India's GDP is growing at an unprecedented pace, but one of its key factors, one of the most important sections that has the highest share in India's growing GDP is declining. I'm talking about consumption, private consumption, and this is concerning for industry leaders, FMCGs, and obviously the government. But is India really spending less? If yes, what this budget can do to help boost consumption? Let's understand. By the end of FY23, private consumption was 60% of India's total GDP. Just to make it clear, private consumption includes all purchases made by consumers like food, housing, rent, energy, clothing, health, leisure, education, communication, transport, hotel and restaurant services, and more. Private final consumption expenditure growth continued to remain weak in Q4 FY24, clocking 4% growth, while gross fixed capital formation growth moderated to 6.5% in Q4. Meanwhile, net exports provided a growth boost from a switch to current account surplus. So these were the key things that mainly contributed to the GDP growth last quarter. To understand more on the breakdown and how it impacts the economic growth, watch the video in the description. Now coming back to the topic. In the whole of FY24, private final consumption expenditure grew only at 3%, which is less because the GDP grew at 7.6%. As per All India Household Consumption Expenditure Survey, Indians are spending more on discretionary items like consumer durables than food. The data collected after a decade's gap offers insights on India's shopping trends. In the food basket, share of beverages, processed foods, purchased meals, milk, vegetables, eggs, fish and meat are now exceeding cereals and pulses, especially in the rural India. In urban areas too, the share of processed foods, meals, milk and milk products increased. Non-food expenditure is dominated by transport and consumer durables. This survey was conducted from August 2022 to July 2023. So basically, as per this report, people are spending more on what they want than what they need. In Q4 of this financial year, the fast-moving consumer goods industry or the FMCGs reported muted volume growth, and most of them disappointed investors with their weak report card. While private consumption is been between 55 to 60% range of the GDP, consumption of FMCG has been static at nearly 117 kg per household over 3-year period as per experts. And this is a concern. If people consume less, the impact will be on many big companies, and there will also be a high impact on economic growth. Now, you may be thinking, when consumption is falling so much, how GST collections are hitting record highs? Well, there is a wide variation in GST growth across states as per CRISIL report. Like in Odisha, GST collections grew by 28.8% in FY24, while in West Bengal it was only 11.5%. State-wise and per capita-wise, Maharashtra was the highest in GST collection in FY24. So slow growth of private consumption may not be a pan-India phenomena as per this report. Well, food inflation is still a concern, so food costs more than packaged food for many. Prices of dal have shot up, so consumption might be impacted because of this. But we don't know. So as per economists, households belonging to upper income bracket are mostly driving consumption, and Maharashtra accounts for the majority of crazy rich Indians. As per reports, only the top 15 to 20% of households by income are showing notable increase in spending, and so the consumption of premium products have also increased. And as we all know that many Indians are now entering the middle class group, and the segment is widening rapidly. So the consumption class is growing rapidly while private consumption is growing very slowly. So what can the government do to boost consumption, especially in rural areas? Industry leaders have suggested to the Finance Minister of India in the pre-budget consultations to reduce the tax burden on middle class so that their purchasing power also gets a boost. Even job creation will be a key focus in this budget due to rising unemployment becoming a key issue in this election. So, tax relief for middle class is one of the key expectations from the budget this year. For more such news and views on budget and economy, keep watching ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.